so much. There's just so much going down in the digital collecting space, especially from Vivi. Everybody's having fun in the Viviverse. There's drops happening. Evolvables are here, and the feed is getting spicy. We've seen a lot of people's builds, so shout outs to everybody that's building stuff out here. Man, it's been an exciting week, and there's been a lot of flooding and a lot of Moonboy action. I've also seen a lot of people talking about the OMI token. How do you guys feel about the OMI token? I have no idea. You guys are gonna have to let me know. Also, Drip House. We're definitely gonna talk about Drip House. I got the Kid Arcade holder 1 of 1 that I'm gonna do the giveaway on. That is right. I got 3 more pieces left. I got them right here. They're live and they're direct. The Velvet Neon book has been ordered. What makes Viviverse different from all the other metaverses? That's the question we're gonna ask ourselves today. What makes the Viviverse different from other metaverses, right? Because there's been a bunch of other metaverses that came out and they've all failed. So what makes Vivi different? We're gonna talk about it. Has the market seen a pump? Has the market been pumping? Let me know in the comments down below. Vivi comic drops, the Daredevil comic is coming out. Vivi drops, the Gambit Evolvable is here. We're getting another X-Men, guys. This is gonna be a jam-packed episode. Hopefully I got time for everything because there's just so much that's going down. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get this episode started off properly.
China, Brazil, India, Spain, Thailand, USA, USSR, Japan, Japan. Round 1. Fight, you. Fight. Round 2. Fight. You win.
That is right, bro. Oh, come on, man. Thank you, guys, man. Thank you for the love, man. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys for real. I really appreciate you guys. All right, let's get back into it. I totally forgot about the OpenSea version. So we're gonna go and take a look at the OpenSea version, guys. We got a bunch of stuff that we're gonna get into today. Hopefully we got time to get through it all. We're gonna go through OpenSea, go and take a look at the new OpenSea. It's here. I haven't minted anything on the new one. They've been changing it every year. They kind of do some updates. I hope we can upload GLB files. We're gonna go and take a look at the new OpenSea. Also, Drip House. What happened to Drip House? What happened, Drip House? We're on Drip House. I just dropped the collectible earlier today. One of these. I just dropped this one, guys. If you guys are interested in this took me a few days to create. It is the Smile Now, Cry Later Velvet Neon Edition. This is done by me, all hands, no AI. I do these by hand. I actually have content. I have an Instagram. Guys, wait a minute. Have I never brought up my Instagram? Let me go and take a look at my Instagram real quick. Let me find out. The Kid Arcade on Instagram. Let me see. How do I search for myself? The Kid Arcade on Instagram, guys. I have an Instagram now, and I only have 23 followers. If you guys don't mind, follow me on Instagram. So I'm giving you guys content on here that I don't put on X. Well, I do put on X. Was my phone ringing? All right, we're gonna go. So I got an Instagram, the Kid Arcade. That's my Instagram. Well, that's my Instagram for the Velvet Neon. I got my personal Instagram. Have you ever given you guys my personal Instagram? B-Boy Smurf. Yeah, that's what they call me in the real world, Smurf. So if you guys follow me on B-Boy Smurf, that's my real Instagram. I'm a tattooer. You guys already know. So I be posting on there. But the Kid Arcade is the one that we were focusing on because that's where I drop all my collections. I just posted this video earlier. So let's peep game. That's right. Yo, come on. That is fresh. That is a fresh video, bro. I love doing this artwork right here. If you guys don't mind, I do post content on this page that I'm not posting on X. So go follow me over there if you guys support the Drip House collection that I got going on, the Velvet Neon. So go and get yourselves a Velvet Neon right now and go follow the Kid Arcade on Drip House. All right, so look, what else is on the menu today? Welcome to the show, everybody. Hit that like button like you hit that buy now button because you never know, it could be a secret rare. If you guys are watching the replay, please like the video right now. If you guys are watching it live, like the video right now, bro. No matter where you're watching from, whether it be from YouTube or X, go ahead and like the video right now. Don't play with us. And also, damn, there's like so much to get into today, bro. Like the Kid Arcade holders physical art 1 of 1. It's here. It is here. I could open the window actually to get better lighting in here, but these are all original paintings, and I'm gonna give one away today. That's right. We got Magneto. The Magneto one is for sale. You know, or that Mr. Sinister is for sale too, if you guys want to purchase one. But we're going to talk about that later on. That is definitely in the cards. Velvet Neon book, you guys already know it's been pre-ordered. You guys had to put in your pre-order by Friday. I got everybody's pre-order. I already ordered the books, so as soon as I get them books, which should be any day now, I'm going to go ahead and hit everybody up and start shipping those. All right, and we got some questions that I want to ask everybody. What makes the VeveVerse different from other metaverses? Let me know in the comments down below. What makes the VeveVerse different from other metaverses? Has the market seen a pump? Have you guys been seeing your vault value go up? Have you guys seen pieces? Have you been doing any last minute shopping? Have you been going down into the marketplace and purchasing anything in the store? Anything in the marketplace? Have you been scrolling through and buy pieces that you're like, oh, you know what? Let me just get this piece now. Let me get this piece now. Look at the Homer Simpson, 47 gems. Has that piece been going up? Let me know because I don't keep track track of some of these prices, not as much as I used to. I used to know all the prices, but the prices have been fluctuating and nothing but going down. So it's like, why track them when they're all going down? Has the market seen a pump? Let me know in the comments down below. And also, VV Comic drops Daredevil comic. VV Comic drops a Gambit collectible. All right, so let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. The Velvet Neon book. What makes the Veveverse different from other metaverses? And let's go take a look at the marketplace, just so I can get an idea of what's going down. But let me shut down the Veveverse because I think I'm logged into the Veveverse on this computer. Okay, I'm not. Have you guys been buying anything recently? Have you guys been noticing the prices moving? I mean, if they're moving, they're not moving by much. The bat signal is still 450. That is disrespectful. How is the bat signal going to go for 450? That is rude. That is rude. That is a bat signal. Everybody's going to want a bat signal in their Veveverse. And what's up with the Veveverse? Have you guys been playing with the Veveverse? Let me know in the comments down below. Have you been finding the Veveverse exciting? Have you been finding the Veveverse fun to do? Have you been finding it, because I will get into the conversation later on about what I think, but you're gonna have to let me know. I'm moving around like I'm in the Veveverse right now. I'm so used to it. I'm using both hands to try to control the scroller. All right, so have you guys been buying any pieces? Have you guys been buying any vehicles? That's what everybody said, right? Everybody said, oh, the vehicles are gonna move up. The vehicles are gonna move up. Have you guys been buying any vehicles? Let me know in the comments down below, man. I gotta know. I actually just bought this Fumo because I don't have a Mermicorno, and now that I was in my space, Unicorno. And now that I'm in my space in the Veveverse, I'm like, hey, maybe I want a Unicorno now. And I got myself a Unicorno, and I actually got Fumo. So shout outs to Fumo. Have you guys been buying anything? Hey, maybe you're one of those people that have been selling things. Have you guys been selling things? Have you been taking advantage of everybody just trying to go buy collectibles now because you're able to display them? Have you guys been visiting other people's metaverse spaces? Let me know in the comments down below, man. I gotta know. Okay, so the vehicles have $12 for that Maserati. That is crazy. That is crazy work, right? All right. Let me go onto the page. Let me go onto the VV's X, and we're gonna start right there. We're gonna start right there on VV's X account, and we saw a post about the Gambit. We saw a post about them talking about the evolvables. All right, so let's talk about the evolvables right now. All right, let's talk about the evolvables right now. Let's talk VV. Let's talk. The next evolvables drop is evolving. VV is refining evolvables to make them better, faster, and more accessible. That means lower edition sizes. Blind box, now 15 gems. Okay, so let's break it down real quick. Let's break it down real quick. VV is refining evolvables to make them better, faster, and more accessible. That means simplifying it. I think that's the key word. I think that it was way too complicated in the beginning. I took an L on that Punisher. I'm still upset. And it's gonna take a while before I get past the Punisher. Like, I knew not to go for the evolvables drop just yet, and for some reason I went for it and I took the biggest L. All right, so they're gonna lower the edition sizes, which is a good thing. Like, we've pretty much known that there's not that many people left. So we kind of want to lower the prices to lower the edition sizes so they can actually sell out. You don't want things sitting on the floor. You don't want things sitting at the store. It's not a good look. Blind box, now 15 gems. And they lowered the prices of the blind box down to 15 gems. So that is good. What was it before? Was it 20? I think 20 would have been too much. No collectible burning. You keep your collectibles. I don't know if that's a plus, though. I don't know if that's a plus. So I get to go for my drop. Let's say the Punisher, right? There's only one rarity that I wanted, which was the rare. So in order for me to get the rare, either I bought it from the store or I bought it from the marketplace. I ended up buying it from the store. I took the L. So if I'm able to craft it and I lose, were people crying about that? Were people complaining about that? Sorry to say cry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say cry. Were people complaining about losing their collectible after a burning event or a crafting event? See, when you say craft or burn, when you say these things, it implies that you're getting rid of the old thing to make a new one. Otherwise, you're just buying it from the store. If I tell you, hey, I made this cup and it was a craft, I crafted this cup, you're gonna think that I created this cup from something else that I had to destroy in order to create this cup. That's what crafting means to me. Let me look up the definition of crafting. Nah, I'm gonna stop. But it says burning. Yo, see, even worse. No collectible burning. Keep your collectibles. So we get to keep. No, I think what's fun is burning the collectible because I think that's exciting. I think that's part of it, right? Oh, let me see how many people burn it. I mean, what's the point? What's the point? I think it's more fun when you got to get rid of it because now you got to make decisions. Decisions, right? That's what the game is. That's what the game is all about. Do I burn it? Do I not burn it? Do I go buy it in the marketplace? There's always games. There's always games to it, right? Why do you want them to keep it? Oh, if I get a good mint number, I don't want to burn it. Well, then get another one. Like, that's the whole point of you sacrificing having to buy another one so you can keep your mint number because you understand how important that mint number is. Otherwise, you would just burn it, right? Wouldn't that make sense? Y'all making it easy for y'all making it easy for these people, right? You get to keep your collectible. It's like a participation trophy. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. No. It's called a burn. Let it burn, right? Like Usher told y'all to let it burn, let it burn. All right, let's get down to business over here. VV is refining evolvables to make them better. Lower edition sizes. Blind box now 15 gems. That's good. That's good. No collectible burning. Keep your collectibles. I don't know who was crying about that. Wait, were you guys complaining about that? Who was complaining about that? Who was complaining? Can you guys raise your hand if you were complaining about that? Was anybody complaining about that? I don't think nobody was sitting out here with picket signs and shit saying like, "Yo, let us keep our collectible." What the hell, man? It's a burning event. Well, you know when you burn something, you gotta burn it. It's in the definition. Yo, come on, man, y'all playing. Afternoon, fellow Arcadians, what's up, y'all? What's up, Video Shane? I am gonna do the painting 1 of 1 giveaway for the painting right now. I know people might be like, yo, how come you can give people heads up? I just do things spontaneously, bro. That's just how I function. First person in the chat is the winner, right? Video Shane, you already know, bro. Yo, Video Shane, what's your Kid Arcade number? Let me write it down, bro. What's your Kid Arcade number? Video Shane, what's your Kid Arcade number? Video Shane. Sounds like your audio is coming from the system mic and not your microphone. Oh, come on. Don't say that. It is. Damn, that sucks. That really sucks that my audio was off this whole time. That really sucks. Because I think I was screaming at the mic. I should have checked that. I think I sound better. Do I sound better? Can you let me know? See, man. It sucks because when I scream and it's a computer, it really hurts the ears. I suck, man. I suck. But my space in the VeveVerse is looking fresh. I'm sorry. Yo, thank you, Video Shane. I appreciate you, man. Sounds like your audio is coming. Afternoon, fellow Arcadians. What's up, Arcadians? What's up, VV Zombie? Too difficult for me. The UX isn't very intuitive. Too difficult for me. The user experience, is that what that is? The user experience isn't very intuitive. And the VV Zombie, what are you talking about? Let me look it up. Hold tight. Audio look good now. I appreciate you. What up, Arcade? What's up, Sam? How you feeling out here, Sam? I got the books, y'all. I ordered the books. I ordered everybody's books. I got the books coming. They're on their way. Give me a few days. They'll pop up one of these days. And we're gonna distribute mint numbers live. All right, let's get back to these evolvables drop, yo. I'm sorry my audio was crazy. We're back in full effect. We're in the building. Everybody share this video. You can unshare it after the live stream is over. If you're watching this right now, please share the live stream right now. Share the live stream right now. You can unshare it later on. It doesn't matter. As soon as we're done, you can just delete it. But for right now, while we're on live, go ahead and share it. Once you leave, you can unshare it. You don't have to keep it up there. But All right, let's keep it moving. The next available is all right. So no collectible burning. Keep your collectibles. Then it's not a burning or craft event. Just say it's a drop. Faster is a discount. If I'm able to go purchase another collectible and keep my collectible, it's just a big discount. It gives you a collectible. Gives you holding a collectible is giving you access to a specific drop. You know what would be crazy if they make you hold collectibles from past drops. That's gonna be crazier. Like if you have to hold something from a drop, a Red Hulk. And in order to go for this Wolverine, you gotta hold two Hulks from the previous drops, the green one and the red one. That'll be crazy. Something like that would be crazy. Yo, Vivi, I'm giving you free market research right now, y'all. Imagine being able to go for specific comics or collectibles for holding other collectibles or comics. Bring that in somehow. Bring that in. What would you do? You would do this. Give me an X-Men. What X-Men? Well, we got Gambit, right? Oh, we got Gambit. All right. So that do it like this. In order for you to be able to go for the Gambit on the drop, you have to hold a yellow Wolverine. Oh, yo, it's over. It's over. If you tell people that, it's over for everybody. It is over for everybody. Oh, hold on. Let me get my light, bro. Let me get my light. All right. It's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. Yeah, I have a little bit of light now. Oh, that's way too much light. Hold on. All right, I'm not gonna be mad at this. I'm not gonna be mad at this. All right, I'm not gonna be mad at this. Let me take a deep breath before I start, because I'm gonna go in today. I don't want to get in trouble. I'm gonna delete this live stream once we're off, because I feel a little bit loose today. I feel like complaining, and I'm gonna complain. But the VeveVerse has been amazing, bro. Shout outs to Vivi for that. The VeveVerse was great, bro. I'm loving the VeveVerse. It's so dope. It's so dope. Let's take a deep breath. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Move your hands around, move your neck around if you have to. Move your neck around, move your hand around. Oh, man. You know what? All the fudders on X, they're out. They're like really out. There's a bloodbath on X, right? I usually don't get hate from the fudders. I usually don't get hate from them. But today I got hate from them. And I just let it slide off. And I was like, okay, they must be desperate if they're reposting my shit and talking shit. It's like usually they leave me alone. Shout outs to all the fudders. Like usually they leave me alone. Usually they like me, and I usually they're like they don't really care about me. They don't really attack me like that. But that Vivi is doing something, whether it's good or bad, it's making the ground move because all the fudders were out. I was gonna say haters, but not haters. Some of them are just fudders, and they're professional fudders. They just do this for a living. All right, no collectible will be burned during you get to keep your collectibles. All right, we're back. Faster crafting starts 1 hour after the drop. Okay, you see, yo, make some noise. You know what happened. I'm gonna tell you what happened behind the scenes. It's in the middle of the Vivi meeting. It's towards the end of the meeting, and people were tired. They were talking about so much other stuff that by now everybody's trying to get off. It's been 3 hours. Everybody's meeting to me. This was the last topic. It goes, all right, guys, we got a crafting event that we got to develop, right? It's a crafting event. Why is it an event? Because it's going to take place in sections. It's not going to be a one-off. It's not going to be one drop. It's going to be multiple drops. And so we're going to call it a crafting event. All right? Crafting event. But David, if it's an event, then we got to do it on multiple days. How long? Yo, we're gonna do a week, right? They're gonna go for the drop, wait a day. They're gonna evolve it. They're gonna wait 2 days, and they're gonna evolve it again, and then they're gonna wait 3 hours, evolve it again, and like, no, bro. Listen, David. I know you're the boss, but that's not a good idea, bro. Like, well, this shit has to be happening quick. Like, the world moves fast. Like, these people go for the drop and they want to craft it right away. Listen, bro, you don't know anything. It's a crafting event. We got to make it an event. I'm so glad that somebody came into. I wonder what happened. How do you guys feel about it? Let me ask you. At home. Do you enjoy the crafting events? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know in the comments. Do you enjoy the crafting events, or would you rather get a blind box? Because it seems like they do crafting events for all the big drops, and they do a secret rare for like little drops or indie artists, just to keep us happy and just to keep us in the, all right, guys, here's another blind box, man. Here you go. Good luck on that secret rare. I think the days of us getting a Gambit with like 5 rarities are gone. Like maybe 3. Oh, they're still gonna give us 5 rarities. What am I gonna talk about? Well, they're gonna craft 5 events out of this one piece and give us 5 collectibles. Galactus, way too many. Punisher, way too many. I could have done without the Punisher mask. The Pooh Shiesty mask didn't even look right. All right, but anyways, we're talking about Gambit. All right. Faster crafting starts 1 hour after the drop. Drop date, March 8th at 9 a.m. Crafting begins at March at 9 a.m. Stay tuned for full details on the next Evolvables drop. And what do we get right there? We get a Superman. Bro, are they going to drop another Superman? Because I'm not going to lie to you. If they drop a Superman, I think we might get excited again. I would be so surprised if they dropped the Superman Evolvables. And it doesn't even look like a normal Superman. It looks like a cartoon type Superman, right? It looks like a cartoon type. So are we gonna get it? Why would they put a Superman? Like, we know DC is not playing with us. Like, we know DC is not vibing. It's not your vibe attracts your tribe with Vivi. Like, DC does not, DC is not giving us any IP, bro. Like, our contracts with DC are over, and Todd McFarlane said, you know what, I'm gonna run the ship. Don't give anything to Vivi. We're not getting another Superman, bro. I know we're not getting another. I'd be so surprised if we got another Superman. So did that sentiment run around in the community? I'm like, oh shit, we're gonna get a Superman. Let me go look at the comments real quick. And 32 comments. I'm hella curious. Just curious. Will there be a way to autocraft for those who are on different time zones? The auto buy worked really well last time. Thanks. Oh, really? Okay. What's up with the auto buy? Could it be the dad from Invisible instead of Superman? Yo, shout outs to everybody. Sorry, I'm skipping through everybody. Let me look at the chats real quick. Afternoon, fellow Arcadians. Yo, I appreciate the audio. VV fans, yo, the biggest bro. I appreciate you, biggest bro. Sam, what up, Arcade? What up? Crazy Dan 420. Yo. What's up, Steve? What up, everybody? Y'all, we just chilling out here. Could it be the dad from Invisible instead of Superman? All right, let me go look. Investigation. The investigation begins. All right, let me go to look at Invisible. And let's do some research. Invisible dad. Let me see. Invisible dad? Is this what you're talking about right here?
I got an idea for an experiment. I wish for Sherryville to appear in my room.
Yo.
Oh,
What the hell? Yo, chill.
wow. I have a bad feeling about this.
Notice anything unusual around the house, Mr. Bailey?
Unusual?
I wish
I got a good feeling about bad. I bet you did normal.
Yo, this is the worst movie in history, bro. Like, yo, chill. All right, so what were you saying? TDS, what were you saying? Could it be the dad from Invisible instead of Superman? So the dad from Invisible, how do I find that? Dad, Invisible. I'm going to look up dad from Invisible. Is this it? Is it what do you help me out here, man? What are you talking about? Invisible official, the King of Kings. Yo, can you help me out, man? Can you help me out? Invisible Dad, Dad from Invisible. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I wish I did because you're probably on something. You're probably on something. You're probably on something. So, yeah, let me go look at the comment section. See if everybody try to say, "Yo, I'm psyched. I've enjoyed it. Evolvables. Love the blind box. Is that freaking Soups? Yeah, I don't think we're getting another Superman. Yo, oh, I know it's not likely, but I wouldn't mind an Invisible drop. So this is right here, the Dad from Invisible. So how do I find this on YouTube? This must be it. Animated cartoon. Dad from Invisible cartoon. Yo, I'm never gonna find. Oh, there it is. There it is. Could it be the dad from Invisible? Let me see. Oh, nah, the hair is different. Nah, that's not him. That's not him. That's not him. The silhouette don't make sense. Yo, his hair, he got spikes on top. Like this guy right here, he doesn't, like not. Oh, he might have spikes. The muscles don't make sense. That's like a man. You're right though. That might not be Superman. I don't know. That might be it though. That might be invisible. That might be invisible. I don't think the muscles look the same. Yeah, I don't know if the yo, I don't know. That might be it. That might be it. That might be a good one. That might be a good one, man. That might be a good one. Absolutely, that's it looks very familiar. Or I think that for character outline. Thank you, team, for listening to them implementing VV official. Okay, so now that we've gotten through this, so this came out a few days ago, in on March 1st. So this came out 2 days ago, and now we got a Gambit Evolvables drop. So do they have a Gambit Medium article though? That's the question, right? That is the question. Do we have a Daredevil? But let's go look at the Gambit. I think there is a Medium article. There is a Medium article. Oh my goodness. I am so yo. All right, yo. Okay. We're definitely gonna talk about Gambit. We're gonna definitely talk about Gambit. Y'all get ready. We're gonna go first for those people that don't know who Gambit is. For those people that don't know who Gambit is, I'm gonna tell you who Gambit is. All right, I'm gonna tell you who Gambit is. Let's take a little history lesson on Gambit. Super. All right, here we go. You know, I drop the good videos. Oh, let me switch. Let me switch accounts. Let me switch accounts. All right. Oh, come on. Hold on. Gambit. Rogue's first kiss. Gambit. History. Let's go see the history of Gambit. Let's go see. Oh, there you go. Now we're talking. Watch Mojo. Is Watch Mojo? We're gonna do Watch Mojo. We're not gonna do Watch Mojo. Yeah, we're gonna do Watch Mojo. Oh, maybe this one's better. Maybe this one's better. Okay. Let me just say. Oh, I lost my audio. Let me get it back. Let me get it back. Let me get it back. Stop sharing. Let me present this. Gambit. Boom. We're back in business. All right. When I was a kid, I used to love Gambit. Now, it wasn't because I love Gambit. It was because I had no choice but to be Gambit. I grew up with friends and somebody ended up choosing Gambit before me. I never got to be Gambit. And you know that when you're a kid, one of you can only be the character. You can't have two Wolverines in a group. You can't have three Wolverines in a group because if somebody has it and somebody else can have it, you can't have. Everybody has to pick a different character. So I was always stuck with Gambit or Beast for some reason. Anyways, and then my whole life I was like, okay, so I was like, okay, I could learn how to like this character, but sometimes they will make them look mad flamboyant. Like, is it okay for me to say the word gay? But they make them look mad gay sometimes, and sometimes I was like, nah, I don't want to be that Gambit. I don't want to, like, this Gambit looks dope right here. Like, this one looks good, mon ami. But some of these Gambits, man, some of these Gambits are sassy, man. I don't know, but yeah. I just wanted to share that real quick with y'all. How do you guys feel about Gambit? Is Gambit one of your favorite characters? And if you don't know who Gambit is, we're going to find out right now.
Explode. Welcome back to Origins. We discuss the origins of your favorite superheroes and villains. Recently here at Comic Storian, we've been looking at the characters from the Marvel Battle World title, X-Men 92, which revisits the wonderful nostalgia of the popular 1990s cartoon X-Men. This week we're going to be looking at the dark and mysterious origin of the Ragin' Cajun from the South. Like most Marvel mutants, there is not one clear story that covers Gambit's background. Because of his popularity, they kept creating a more and more elaborate backstory for him. What we present to you today is a condensed origin. Anyone who watches this channel consistently is aware of the fact that we have problems pronouncing many of the last names of characters as they are normally only in print. Bro? Sometimes we can't even pronounce the first names. Well, I'm going to state it right now. Remy LeBeau is what we will be calling him in this video. I am aware of the fact that in Wolverine Origins he was called Remy LeBeau, but this is Wolverine Origins and they got nothing right. We did look up the pronunciation, but it was pronounced both LeBeau and LeBeau, basically allowing us to pick which one we liked the most. And we like LeBeau. Remy LeBeau was born in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Remy LeBeau,
Where he was kidnapped and raised by the LeBeau Thieves Guild, an old guild that practiced all sorts of underground arts of stealing and conning. From a young age, he learned these arts and he became very proficient at it, so much so that he caught the eye of Jean-Luc LeBeau, who eventually adopted him, allowing him to take the name LeBeau. While on the streets on one afternoon, he chanced upon a beautiful girl, the same age as him, and saw that she was under attack by a group of hired thugs. Remy, without hesitation, saved her from these would-be kidnappers and soon discovered that she was none other than Belladonna Boudreaux, the princess of the rival Assassins Guild who were constantly feuding with the Thieves Guild. But it was love at first sight, folks. Like most mutants, Remy's powers developed as a teenager when he discovered that he could kinetically charge objects and throw them in a magnificent and harmful explosion. However, he kept these—
I am excited to get a Gambit statue. I love Gambit. Like, Gambit is really dope. I love Wolverine too, man. I'm just curious to see what version of Gambit they're going to give us. But hey, I saw the little picture that they gave. It looked pretty good. He looked pretty good.
abilities a secret from the Thieves Guild. Eventually, he would find himself betrothed to Belladonna as a way to keep the peace between the two feuding guilds. But most of the members of both guilds found it unnatural for the LeBeau and the Boudreaux to be married. However, on their wedding day, Belladonna's brother Julien Boudreaux objected to the wedding on the grounds that it was unnatural for the LeBeau and the Boudreaux to be married. He challenged Remy to a duel to the death with a rapier and a dagger, and Remy gladly accepted. In the duel, Remy defeated Julien by killing him with a kinetically charged dagger, and instead of having him killed, the Boudreaux family demanded his exile from New Orleans. Though Belladonna asked to go with him, Remy refused her company, and he went into exile, leaving his—
Yo, chill. Look at this drawing, yo. Like, yo, why is her joints out like that? Like those, yo, why is she looking like that, man? That's what I'm talking about right there, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Wife and their budding romance behind. Remy would leave New Orleans to a world of adventure, taking jobs whenever he could. During this time, he began to have a loose association with the man called Dr. Nathaniel Essex, better known as Mr. Sinister, who he did very nefarious jobs for. However, Remy's powers soon began to get out of control, and one day, he turned to Mr. Sinister for help. Mr. Sinister gladly accepted on the condition that after he fixed Remy, he would do work for him. And Remy, out of desperation, accepted. Sinister performed surgery that would cut open Remy's head in order to remove the part of his brain tissue that controlled his powers, reducing them back to a place where he could control them with precision. With the surgery finished, Remy began the dark task set before him of going around the world and assembling a team of—
Yo, I didn't realize that Mr. Sinister operated on his head to slow him down. That's crazy, right? Like, this backstory, we didn't have this in the 90s. That's so dope. Maybe we should look into this comic book, The Origins of Gambit. We definitely need this comic book, bro.
fellow mercenaries: Blockbuster, Prism, Riptide, Scalp Hunter, Arclight, Harpoon, Malice, Scrambler, Vertigo, and Sabretooth.
LeBeau.
This group would eventually become known as the Marauders. And after
the Marauders.
hard job of putting this team together, Sinister had one last task for Remy to do, which he reluctantly agreed to. So it was then that Remy led the Marauders under the streets of New York to the secret lair of the Morlocks, the mutants that lived underground for fear of persecution. When they arrived, Remy realized that he had brought the Marauders here to kill all of the Murlocs. Remy refused to help, but he wanted to stop the Marauders from their dark task. But he was outnumbered and they incapacitated him as they went about their dark work of murdering all of the Morlocks in an event that became known as the Mutant Massacre. In all of the ensuing chaos, Remy was able to secretly save only one of the Morlocks, named Sarah, who would eventually join the X-Men and become known as Marrow. Shortly after the Mutant Massacre, Remy found himself in Mississippi, and he happened upon a troubled young version of Aurora Monroe, aka Storm, who had been transformed into an amnesiac child from a prior adventure. She found herself being pursued by the evil psionic creature known as the Shadow King, and Remy once again helped a young girl in need by saving her from his vile clutches. Afterwards, the two of them would have adventures in thievery on the streets until they were united with Professor Charles Xavier, and it was then that Gambit learned of the X-Men and he joined their ranks.
Yo, I didn't know all this. That is so cool. I didn't realize the whole history of Gambit and the Marauders. I knew about him being down with the Marauders and Mr. Sinister, but not like this.
Gambit's mutant ability allows him to charge inanimate objects with a kinetic supercharge that he can use to devastating effect. The larger the item, the longer it takes for him to fully charge it, so he prefers to charge smaller objects. For instance, his trademark deck of playing cards that he uses often. Because of this kinetic charge inside of him, he also has the typical superhuman attributes that we all know and love. These abilities give him some deadly hand-to-hand combatant style stuff, and they make him very agile. So what do you think of Gambit's mysteriously dark past? Would you forgive him for creating a supervillain team that led to the death of many innocent mutants?
Yo, the Marauders, the Mutant Massacre, that is crazy. That is crazy. Marvel Comics Gambit's Explained, X-Men Gambit's Explained, origin powers and abilities. Let's look at this. Yeah, I didn't like him dry humping Wolverine right here. Like that I was like, yo, I'm so embarrassed. I'm gonna say it out loud. I'm so embarrassed. I still haven't seen X-Men 97. I'm sorry. I stopped paying for Disney Plus. I was boycotting them, and I'm still boycotting them. So I refuse to go over there. But I need to go watch that, man. I need to go watch X-Men 97. I think they're gonna do season 2 too.
Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're shining the spotlight on one of the coolest and most mysterious members of the X-Men Gambit. We're going to dive into his history, powers, and abilities. So, let's get started.
Oh, Gambit moment. Let's get into the Gambit. Gambit charged the spider? Nah, chill.
His real name is Remy Etienne LeBeau, and he has one of the most fascinating
They said it LeBeau. They said it correctly, LeBeau.
backstories in the X-Men universe. Born in New Orleans, Remy was abandoned at birth due to his unusual red-on-black eyes, which frightened his parents. He was kidnapped from the hospital by the Thieves Guild, a secret society of thieves in New Orleans, and was raised by them. He was given the name Remy LeBeau and grew up to become a skilled thief, trained in the arts of stealth, lockpicking, and hand-to-hand combat. Gambit's life took a dramatic turn when he encountered the mutant Storm, who was suffering from amnesia and living as a child. He helped her regain her memories, and in return, she introduced him to the X-Men.
I didn't realize Gambit and Storm was really connected like that.
Recognizing his potential, the
All right, let me go back to see if I could find something else about Wolverine. Who is Gambit? Gambit Explained, Gambit Origin, Gambit History, Gambit X-Men Conspiracy. I always have to look up everything and just break down Gambit's powers. Why Gambit isn't Omega level mutant. Oh, what is this right
Who
here?
is Gambit? Gambit has the ability to charge and manipulate objects with explosive kinetic energy. His real name is Remy Etienne LeBeau, and he was raised...
Remy Etienne LeBeau. Remy Etienne LeBeau. I know a guy named Etienne, actually. Like exactly the way it's spelled. Etienne LeBeau. That's crazy.
Raised by the Thieves Guild before joining the X-Men. His most iconic weapons are playing cards, which he charges with kinetic energy to make...
a dope picture of compilation. What is this right here? What is this? Is this an actual shield? Yo, does he have an actual Captain America shield? Who is this guy?
I actually teased this in my last video, saying that I wanted to make one that actually bounces and flies back to you, just like in the movies. And y'all really like that idea, so that's what we're gonna do. First though, drop me a little comment, laws of physics, and withstand super high-tech assist inside me. It's possible without whiz that can calculate the perfect shot instantly all in a split second. Whatever though, it's a Like imagine just getting hit with the 360 no shield last slick for that. Like later on he does get this device that brings the shield back to his arm, so we'll have to build that too. So those are the abilities I think he's going to be getting the shield to bounce back.
actually build
so
it?
I think we'll finally go false problem. First up,
He's not gonna build it.
Damn, bro. What the hell?
Oh, he's doing it. We're
the
not gonna
reason
watch
Super
it.
Balls bounce so well is
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit.
so laid down the fabric, added the resin, waited overnight, and yeah, I think for a first attempt it came out all right. There are a couple imperfections, but super lightweight and also very strong. Now, the tricky part is going to be connecting the carbon fiber to the fiberglass ring. I tried some thin Kevlar cord to kind of suspend the carbon fiber in the middle. Let's see what happens. Well, we broke it again. At this point, I wasn't sure if it was like the geometry.
All right. We're not gonna get too caught up, but that's a very interesting video right there.
Who is Gambit?
All right, let me go back to see who is Gambit, and then we're gonna go and look at that medium article because I think the medium 8 years, 39 years superhero origins, Gambit, all powers and fight scenes, Wolverine and X-Men. Do we want to watch some fight scenes? X-Men origins, Iceman. All right, let's go look at this medium article. I think we've watched enough videos on Gambit. Everybody pretty much knows who Gambit is, right? At this point, good. Let's go look at the medium article, y'all. Let's go look at this medium article. Yo, I hope everybody's doing good, Brian. Hey, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, man. It's easy and it's free. Let's go and look at this medium article. Gambit, Marvel. Evolvables drop. Marvel's Gambit, a master thief with a charming and roguish personality. Roguish. Man. Personality arrives as the latest addition to the Evolvables series drop starting on the 8th, which is 5. That's on Saturday, man. That's crazy. All right, the Gambit. All right, let me see what this looks like. Oh, okay. First impressions, y'all. I'm gonna look at it from the eyes of an artist. Okay. Yo, his eyes are going to look weird because they're already weird. I think that his eyes are black, so they're going to look a little weird. Now that, looking at it, I'm not mad. I actually like the quality. I like the way he looks. I like that he looks manly. I like that. It's very tricky when it comes to Gambit because you can make him look a little flamboyant, He could look a little flamboyant, and if they gave us a sassy Gambit, I wouldn't be down with it. But looking at it right here, I like the skin color. I like his hair. I like his face mask. Is this the Gambit that they give us? Let me see which Gambit is this. Gambit MCU. Is it this guy right here? I think this is. I'm glad he doesn't look like this guy because I don't like this guy playing Gambit, actually. Oh, yeah, I would have been mad if they would have given us this Gambit right here. But it might be this one, actually. Yeah, it has to be this one. I'm trying to pause it, bro. It's hard. I'm trying to look at his outfit. Oh, there you go. We get a little glimpse of the mask right there. Oh, there you go. That's a good shot. All right, let me look at that. Let me look at this one right here. Is it the same one? All right, the first thing we're going to do is that the face mask. It's curving up. It's slanted by the eyes. It's slanted in, slanted down. Let me look at this one real quick. Oh, I don't know. It doesn't look similar. I like the one that we get. This one's a little bit sharper. It goes up higher. If you look at this one, even though this is a weird shot, it doesn't go up his chin. It like stays back. And look at his ear. Oh, I like this one. I like this one. Okay. Let's look at the face. I like this one better. Let's look at the chest. The chest, it has like 3 X's, and it's like a blue steel type of material. This one looks a little bootleg. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The movie version doesn't look that good. Actually, I think. I like the chest plate on ours. I don't like his face mask right here. It's showing too much of his cheeks on this one. I like this one. It's cutting his face. It's giving his face some sharpness, some jaw lines. It's going across the jawline perfectly. I love this one. I love this collectible. So far, so good, man. So far, so good. Let me look at the torso area. Let me look at the torso. I like the chest plate better. The torso, I like the jacket. It's the jacket. It's the jacket. It's the jacket. All right, hold on. Let me go find to see if it's the jacket. It's the jacket. Okay.
What's this? What's this?
It's the jacket. It's the jacket. What is this? What is this? What is this?
What's this?
What's this?
What's this? It's the jacket.
It's the jacket. Did I do that right? Did I do that right? My bad. Let me look at this guy. I like this guy's chest plate. Let me get more of the torso. Let me get more of the torso. Oh, there you go. Oh, this is a great shot. Yo, this guy got a dad bod. Nah, man, this is a fat Gambit. I like the Gambit that we got. The Gambit that we got, he's in shape, bro. Look at this six-pack. I'm not even trying to look at Gambit like that, but I'm looking at Gambit like that. Does he have a six-pack? Oh, he got a better torso. He got the gloves. He got the fingers missing. All right. The two fingers, the index and the pinkies are the only one revealed that are exposed. Let me look at this one. Oh, this one got the same one. Look at the same one. All right, let me refresh that. Let me look at his fingers. Okay. Oh, this Gambit. No.
Steve, maybe? This car looks familiar.
Oh, it might be Steve. Okay, tell him to come in. Yo, sorry guys. I think Steve is here. Hold on. I was getting excited for a second. All right. So give me a second, y'all. Let me go in my door. Let me go. Oh, hold on. Shit. I'm in the room. Come here. Down to this room. All right, y'all. All right. Kid Arcade FA 273. And Kid Arcade FA 035. All right, Video Shane. Okay, Video Shane. I'm gonna do that giveaway right now. We got Steve in the house. I don't know if I got. You grab a chair. Sorry, yo. All right, y'all. So, all right. So let's do a look at this Gambit. I'm looking at the Evolvables drop. I'm actually live right now. All right. Let's look at this drop, y'all. Let's look at this drop. Let's look at these pieces, man. I hope we get an animated Gambit. I hope one of these Gambits, it's animated. I hope the special one. Hopefully we get some animated cards. If there's no glowing cards, we're going to have issues, bro. We're going to have issues. All right, so let me take a look at this. Did you see the Evolvables drop? Oh, he's seen it already. We got Steve in the house, y'all. Hold on. Let me spin the camera around.
What's up, Arcadians? I hope you guys are doing good today. It's nice to see y'all.
Oh, he's in the building, y'all. Live and direct. We got Steve in the building, live and direct, y'all. All right. You seen the media marker, right? All right. So let me go through this drop, y'all. Gambit, trench coat, tactician. Oh, this one doesn't. I don't want the common one, bro. Like, all right. So before we continue with this, how do you feel about the Evolvables drop and them saying lower editions? You get to keep your collectible. Anything on that?
I don't think there needs to be 5 editions of one item. 3 is sufficient. But if they're trying to get all the, common, uncommon, I get why. It makes sense. but just as somebody who's watching it or somebody who would want to buy a collection, sometimes the collection, there's pieces you kind of just buy to finish the collection.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes having less of that will increase my excitement for the ones they do have available.
Yeah. Okay. I was looking to see if I could plug in another mic, man, but I don't have you have an auxiliary cord in your car? No. All right. I got a mic, but I don't have an auxiliary cord. 4,900 editions, way too many, bro. Like way too many editions. All right, let's start off with this common. So the common, Gambit, the guy in the trench coat, obviously he doesn't have a playing card in his hand, which is trash. The Gambit that I have is going to have some playing cards in his hand. So Gambit trench coat tactician, this one 4,900 editions, way too many, especially if you get to keep your collectible after you craft it. Way too many editions, bro. Like this shit should have been like 2,000 editions and burn the collectible afterwards, because I don't even think that many people are going for it. How many Punishers are in circulation? I have no idea. 4,900 editions, it's a common. The special, the special edition chaser. Ew. Why is he holding poker chips? Yo, did they not get the memo? Yo, what happened? What happened? Vivi, what happened? Like, what happened to you guys? Why is he holding poker chips? I've never seen Gambit hold poker chips in my whole life. Like, ever. I was excited because I saw some shit glowing in his hand, but I didn't think it was going to be poker chips. Like, that's crazy. What is crazy? 100 editions? Nobody wants that. Like, who wants that? Yo, let me know in the comments down below if you guys are into this, the poker chip Gambit. Now, don't do that to me, man. Don't do that to me. Poker chip Gambit? Yo, that is horrible. That is horrible. That is horrible. Nobody wants poker chip Gambit. Nobody wants poker chip. All right, now, originally I was like, yo, I don't want the one with the trench coat. He needs to be holding the cards. Now I'm taking the one with just the trench coat. I don't even want him holding the poker chips. Nobody wants that. Where's he at? Is he in Vegas at the casinos? Nah. 100 editions. Let's keep it moving, man. Let's keep it moving. Let me see the uncommon. Is him just standing there also just smiling? At least it looks good quality. At least it looks. What's the difference between the common and the uncommon? I mean, he looks more handsome with the uncommon. He looks more handsome with the uncommon. Do like 10, like 15. The uncommon, nah. Oh, this is animated. Oh, come on, bro. Like, I know you're not gonna give us no animated. See, this is my thing. Is if there's any way that you guys can give us an example of the animation, you guys don't even have to show us an animation. Just show us a drawing of what it's doing, like the concept drawings. Like, do something like that. Like make it interesting for us to be like, oh shit, he's gonna be sliding or swinging his stick around or something. I don't. If the Gambit is not throwing playing cards, I don't want it. I'm sorry, bro. Like, you keep your Gambit. Nah, I'm actually gonna go for it. Yo, this is really good quality, man. I love this one right here. Like, this is a really good collectible. The leather looks leather. Yo, my boy looks good. I love this piece. But come on, 3,000 editions. Yo, 2 Gambits that are just standing there. One of them has a stick, one of it doesn't. That's why. All right, let's go look at the other one. Oh, there you go. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. Gambit, the X-Men Ace. This is a rare, which is great because you'll be able to go purchase this in the marketplace without having to go for the drop way cheaper, like 3 months from now. Like, come on, man. And this is the one that I want. Look at this Gambit, man. I love this one right here. I love this. Is this animated? And it's animated. I bet you is just the glow and some thunderbolts. It's not like he's going to take out the card and throw it and bring it back and put it back in his pocket, which would be the shit. Like, if he came out here and just started taking out the card, flipping it. He flips the card?
It says, with his right hand.
Oh, no way. Oh. That is dope. Let me go take it to see if I see a Gambit spinning card. Let me see anything like this. Let me see.
I need some.
All right. Oh, there's a Gambit.
The reason Gambit favors cards is that they are small.
No, there isn't anything. All right, let's keep watching this, me and Marco, y'all, because I'm getting hungry, man. It's a rare. All right, it's a rare. I like it, man. I like it. This is the one I want. This is my Gambit right here. Yo, you guys can keep the poker chip Gambit, even though that was gonna be a little bit pricier because and he's showing his teeth. He got a nice set of teeth, but nah. Nobody wants the poker chips, man. Like we've never seen him hold poker chips. I was like, the fuck, poker chips. You could have given him like a butter knife or something instead. Poker chips. Come on, don't do my boy dirty. Oh, the ultra rare. Okay. I wonder what this one's gonna be. This might be the cards just spinning around him. This animated 3D digital collectible of Gambit activates his kinetic powers, causing his eyes to glow with intense energy as he charges his playing cards. In this animation, the Ace of Diamonds card becomes enveloped in vibrant pink energy, showcasing Gambit's signature ability to charge objects with explosive force. I was saying it like Stan Lee, y'all. 20 gems to craft. Is it 20 gems to craft each one? Oh, they're doing y'all dirty. I know what they're doing. It's like, all right, the drop is gonna be cheaper, but it's gonna be more expensive to craft it. You gotta balance it out somehow. If you're gonna cut costs from here, you're gonna have to add the cost somewhere else, y'all. So now you guys, congratulations. You guys can get a cheaper drop, but it's more expensive to get the secret rare or the ultra rare. Sorry, it is what it is. The ultra rare might be the dopest one, actually. Just having the cards flying around him, that might be pretty fresh. 800 editions, 1,000 MCP points, plus 20 gems. All right, is that it? Oh, okay. This might be the first secret rare that I'm into. Let me take a moment. I gotta ask Steve. Steve's here. Steve, what do you think? Damn, I wish I had another mic, yo. All right. So, Steve, do you like Gambit?
I like Gambit.
Okay, you like Gambit.
I like Gambit.
All right. Let me know in the comments down below if you like Gambit. All right, Steve and people out there, you guys like Gambit? Yeah.
I like Gambit.
Have you liked Gambit your whole life, or is that like a recent thing, or?
As far as just the X-Men, I think Wolverine was my favorite.
Okay.
And then Gambit's probably like in my top five.
Top five. Okay. Are you happy with this Gambit? Did they do him justice?
I think this is a really good quality Gambit.
This is a great quality Gambit.
Yeah, it's good quality because it does look a little cartoony, like the way it's drawn, but the expressions in the photos match the character. To my knowledge, as a child, as being like overconfident and just kind of cocky.
Yeah.
The photos do a good job of it, and if he really does look like these photos in here, this is really good quality.
Yeah, this is a very good quality.
The secret rare is going to be amazing. If
Yes.
jumping and
Yes.
throwing a bunch of
Yes.
cards at one time. I don't think this is going to be the most expensive secret rare still.
No.
I think like a Wolverine secret rare might cost more because I think Wolverine might be more popular. But this is, if it's doing what I think it's going to do, then just the entertainment value of this one will be much higher.
So let's go take a look at the Wolverine secret rare. So Steve says that the Wolverine secret rare is still going to be more valuable than the Gambit secret rare, even though Wolverine has 5 editions, 5 different Wolverines. Okay. I'm going to go look at how much the Wolverine costs, because if it's going to be worth more, I want to gauge how much the Gambit's going to cost. And let me know in the comments down below if you guys are going to go for that secret rare Gambit, bro. Like, I hope you guys do, and you guys disrespect it in the marketplace, because I would like to have that Gambit. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I really need to have that Gambit in my showroom, especially the one with the card. If I could get the secret rare, would be like the most ideal. Oh, I would love that Gambit. Actually, I'm really happy for it. I'm really happy with it. Steve, have you been going for drops recently? No. Have you been buying anything in the market?
No.
Okay, so you've been staying away from VeVe like.
No, actually, I've been slowly buying Omi.
You're buying Omi? Oh shit, y'all. Do we have this conversation? Oh, my audio cut off. Damn. Yo, should we have this conversation on the internet, man? Oh, come on.
The cheapest Wolverine secret rare.
How much is the Wolverine secret rare?
750 is the cheapest.
Oh shit.
Then the next up is 888, 83, then it's 1,000 and up.
Okay.
One, two, three, four, five, six, eight, nine in the market.
There's only 9 in the market. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. So the secret rare is 750. Okay. And how much do you think the Gambit's gonna be? Like 200-300, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 500, 600 for a really good mint. Maybe 700 like in the first week, and then maybe in like a month from now it's gonna be like 3 something.
Do you think it could go down to like 150, 200?
The ultra rare maybe.
Nah, the ultra rare is gonna go cheaper than that, man.
The secret rare. How many are the secret rare?
I don't know.
I'll look right now.
Let me look at the secret rare real quick. Let's look at this Gambit. Let's look at this Gambit.
300 editions.
300 editions. How much does that secret Wolverine have? Collectible details. That has 150 editions. So it's really scarce. Oh, so there's going to be way more Gambits, twice as much. Yo, Gambit might be down to like 150. I'm not even going to lie to you.
I'm gonna say 200.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna end up getting myself a Gambit eventually. One day, y'all. One day. I gotta have that Gambit. Let me go and look on Google Gambit statues. Just to like, just to go look to see what people's gotten done out here. That Gambit statue looks official right here, man. What do you think about this one? Does anybody hold up? Yo, this Gambit statue looks dope. Okay. All right, man. I'm excited for this Gambit. I am very excited for this Gambit. I'm very excited for this one. I'm excited for. This is my favorite one, the rare. The rare is gonna be my favorite one. Like him standing there flipping the card. That's gonna be fresh.
That's gonna be cool because that's like a piece of art you can put in the VeveArcade and you can like leave it there.
Yeah.
It just doing a subtle movement will be like almost easier to watch repetitively.
Yeah.
Than watching him do this full attack. Because once you see this.
Yeah. No. We don't want to see that.
It's over.
No. I actually put the RoboCop in the VeveVerse, and he just stands there and like the whole time he's like.
Looking around. Security guard. He just looked like a security guard. That's easy to watch.
That's so dope.
Yeah.
I love it. He might take up a lot of memory in the showroom, though. So I'm gonna take him out, but I have to have a RoboCop, bro. Like, I'm more excited about the VeveVerse for just building out spaces than actually putting collectibles out. It's crazy. All right. You haven't gone in the VeveVerse yet?
No, not yet.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
Okay. So he's seen it. Maybe all right, the secret rare looks fresh, man. All right, so I'm excited for this drop, man. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys are into it. If you guys are not into it, are you guys down with the crown with the evolvables, or are you guys just skipping it all together, man? What are you guys doing, man? Let me know in the comments down below. Gambit has a bubbly personality. Gambit sponsored by Bet365. What do you mean? I'd skip the poker chip Gambit. Yo, you're going to have to go through the poker chip to craft it for the next one. So you're going to have it. Card shuffle would be dope. Gambit has a bubbly personality. Yo, if you go for a crafting and then you keep your collectible, do you sell your collectible afterwards? Yeah, because it's a free collectible. So things might be even cheaper than what we expect, because if they don't get burned, that they're going to be scarce. Like if you burn things, they're going to be less in the market because people burn them. So maybe I'll be able to get that card, 35 gems, or less than that. All right. That him spinning the card, it's gonna be 26 gems off the bat. Sorry, 30 gems, and go to that, and then go down to like 16, 17. Man, it's just what's gonna do. Definitely owe me conversation. All right, Stan. We do not want to have the owe me conversation. We don't want to have the owe me conversation, but we can have it. What do you guys want to talk about? Steve buying Omi. Well, Omi is like the ugly kid in the family that we don't want to just put out there. Like, like if you have like a bunch of kids and like they're all handsome and beautiful kids, and then you got one that's like, damn, like, just sit this one out, man. Sit this one out, yo. Sit this one out, man. You're gonna come through. You're still a child, but we don't want you out here like that. Gambit has a bubbly personality. All right, so what's up, vegan things? How you feeling out there, man? I appreciate you for joining us. And but Omi's moving up.
A little bit.
Omi's moving up.
A little bit.
It was at 3 something yesterday. It's still down though.
Yeah, it's like at 28 right now. Yesterday it got to like 35 or 36, something like that.
So what would be all right? So now that we got Steve here, he's an Omi homie. I'm an Omi homie too, because I got Omi also. Steve. What would be like the first thing for you to see that would get you excited about Omi? Like something that would make something exciting. Like, all right, Omi, we're back in full effect. Like, would it be Omi in the VeveVerse? Would it be Omi on the app? Where would Omi have to come into play for you to start getting excited? Like, you might be excited now, but just more excited.
Omi in the VeveVerse, but more than that, the ability for VV to allow other companies like Elmon X or other NFT projects allowed into their
Oh.
and them being like the foundation for you to build your metaverse homes on,
Okay.
regardless of where the project's from. Because in that way, at least you'll still get a trickle of people that'll fall into
Yeah.
finding out about Omi.
Okay.
And that's what will kind of build more hype for me in that direction.
Okay.
Not even what VV per se would do. It's more like, can they allow these people, and do those one people want to come in? And if they do come in, then by default you're gonna get some of them.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So Steve wants to see Omi be implemented in other projects, and then
I want other projects available to be put into the VeveVerse.
oh, you want other projects to come into the VeveVerse.
I want VV to be.
But what that doesn't do anything for Omi though.
No, but what it does is it brings people to find out about VV, and then through that, there will still be people who find out about the token behind it. It's not like that far to find.
Okay. So if we can get Elmon X or a K called Beast inside the VeveVerse, it's over. It's over. It's over. And it's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen down the line. It's not like something that's never gonna happen. It's definitely gonna happen at one point or another. All right. It has to happen. It has to happen for sure. I would see it being a dumb play for Vivi not to allow that to happen. Like, I think people would end up complaining because if we're in the digital space and I want to flex all my collectibles, if I'm able to display my kit called Beast, it would benefit. It would make the experience that much better.
Oh yeah, I think the only issue with Kid Called Beast is they're already building a game, so they would probably be farther down the line than like Elmon.
Oh yeah, I agree. You know, but they could just allow Ethereum and whatever the metadata shows, then it shows. Like a statue would be a Kid Called Beast statue.
Oh yeah,
Your statue will just pop up.
Yeah.
You know,
That's perfect.
and you could do that now. It's just a button because on Spatial you could do it.
Yeah, well, Vivi hasn't allowed it yet.
Yeah, Vivi hasn't allowed that. I think that Vivi is just gonna let everybody play with it just with Vivi collectibles, so that gets the press and not other collectibles. Like imagine it went viral and it's a kid called Beast that's in the VeveVerse instead of a Walt. Like, you know, like I think that Vivi doesn't want to. It still benefit Vivi, but you want to promote your own shit first.
Oh, of course.
It's like yeah.
They're promoting Disney stuff.
Or promoting Disney stuff, but that benefits them.
Correct.
Because they make money off of that. They won't make money off of Kid Called Beast. No. All right. So what are the comic book? There's a comic book dropping. So we're talking about you just don't have a mic, so it's like really shitty quality. People can't hear you like talking shit. It's like it's bad. It's bad. Let's get into this Medium article, man. We're gonna get into this Medium article, the Daredevil comic book. So let me go onto the Vivi page to see what Vivi got going on, and we're definitely gonna talk about the VeveVerse, man. I haven't gotten there yet. I'm trying to get through these topics as soon as I can because I definitely want to go get some Thai food tonight. All right, VeveVerse, how to change graphic quality. No, we're gonna look at this Daredevil comic book to see what we're playing with. Then we're gonna go and talk about the VeveVerse. We're gonna go check out some spaces and see what everybody is talking about. The death of Karen Page. First off, there's a stained glass Daredevil that reminds me of a stained glass Cyclops that I did 6 months ago. Vivi, what's going on? And you know what? I'm not gonna say it out loud. Because it's like it doesn't matter. Bottom line is, yo, does that look familiar, y'all? Like, come on, man, stop playing the stained glass. All right, yeah, stop playing. Let's go look at this comic book. The death of Karen Page. Who is Karen Page? We're gonna find out right now. Karen Page. Are you gonna go for the drop? No. Daredevil. All right, let's go find out who she is. Karen Page, Daredevil history. Let's go to history. Because I don't even know who that is, man. And I like how people try to make a hype, like, oh shit, we're getting this comic, but it's like really a good comic, or we'll find out right now. Matt tells Karen Daredevil, Spider-Verse Daredevil. No, let's do history and find out who Karen Page is. Is she a Karen? No, she's not a Karen. There's no history on her. Okay. That just shows how popular she is. Karen Page versus, so she's already in the Netflix series, but she's not part of the comic books. I mean, she has to be a part of the comic books. We're looking at her at a comic book. Who is Karen Page? Karen Page history? No, there's nothing on her. I'm sorry. Let's go look on Google. Karen Page. Karen Page, Marvel Cinematic Universe. Karen Page to Frank Castle. Karen Page is the former office manager for Nelson Murdoch, and along with Foggy Nelson, Matt Murdoch, and Ben Urich, was instrumental for that bring Wilson Flex to justice. All right. Boring. Yeah, I don't know. Man, I don't know, man. Let me go look at the media markers if anything good. We might look a little bit of history. We tried looking at history, but we didn't find anything. Marvel Digital Comics Daredevil number 5. It looks like a modern. There's a baby in there. Like, why is there a baby? Did Daredevil get her pregnant? Man, Daredevil. Now you got a kid. The death of Karen Page. Yeah, this stained glass, does that look familiar, man? I don't know, man. Like, man, come on, man. Come on. I know they're not biting me. I know they're not copying me. Like, nobody's watched my art, but I'm just saying, I put a stained glass piece together that could probably compete with that one. That's a dope secret rare. So let me know what you guys think, man. 5,000 edition, $6.99. I think we're going to be a hard skip. I might go get the comic book in the aftermarket for like a gem or two. Not too sure. One thing that I've learned from the VeveVerse is like, I used to want to collect all the comics and just a bunch of comics, and now I'm just like, nah, for what? I'm not even going to display those comics. What's the point? So I'm like finding myself selling things to get things that I actually like and want to display. There's a lot of stuff that I have that I don't want to display, and then it's like, if I'm not trying to display it, why the hell am I holding it? So I'm only trying to hold stuff that I'm willing to display. It's almost like in real life. You only put something in your house if you really want to show it off. Like, otherwise it's going to be in the garage. And, I'm always trying to throw shit from the garage away. So it's almost like that on the VV. It's like, I got to start getting rid of stuff to, like, get other stuff, right? All right. So, Steve Rocca. What's up, Steve? It feels weird streaming with somebody here because, I never have nobody here in the building. Can VV abandon Omi without losing their core base? All right. Let me ask Steve. Steve, if VV stops using Omi, would you leave?
Would I leave VV?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, no. Stan, what about you, Stan? And would I leave VV if Omi was to like disappear? Probably not. I wouldn't leave it. I would be upset that I put money into it though. But other than that, I'd just be like, damn. I don't know, like. Yeah, I think that if VV went out, like, give everybody a collectible that nobody else can have, and that it make it worth their while, like, drop, like, a bunch of, you guys got like a bunch of collectibles in the back end. Why don't you just buy people's Omi, since it's so low? Just buy it back from people. A lot of people got a lot of money on this, like millions probably. People got hundreds of thousands probably. Like, how much do you think people have in Omi, y'all? Like, over 100,000? Do you think somebody has over 200,000? Or that they've put in? Probably. More than that. More. I've heard stories of people spending a lot of money, though. Yeah. All right, so let's go look at this comic book. See if we can find it. Daredevil number 5. Let's go and look at this comic book. It's the jacket.
The jacket. What's this?
It's the jacket. Yo, that is a dope comic book cover right there, man. That is a dope. All right, so there's nothing on this comic, man. That's going to be a hard skip, man. Sorry, Karen Page. The death of Karen Page, apparently nobody cared that much. 56K. Oh, damn, VV Zombie. Is that how much you put in? That's crazy. 56,000 is a lot of money, bro. Like, 56,000 is a lot of money. Is that, like, worth what it's worth now? Or is that what you put in? Or what does that mean? 56,000 is a lot. I mean, that's a lowrider right there. That's like 2 lowriders, actually. All right, let's keep it moving, man. What else do we got in the topic? What else do we got over here? What else do we got going on over here? Sorry, guys. I just got distracted. Drip House, Kid Arcade holders, the physical. Oh, guys, in a few minutes. Did I give you that Doom? Yeah. Okay. I was wondering, like, where the fuck did that go? Guys. I'm not gonna do it now. I gotta go through the metaverse topics and the VeveVerse topics because. Let me first flex these paintings real quick, and have a conversation with y'all. What makes the VeveVerse different from other metaverses? That's what we're gonna talk about right now. What makes the VeveVerse different from other metaverses? Because other metaverses have failed. So, what makes VeVe different, and is VeVe gonna fail? Let me know in the comments down below. What makes VeVe different from all of these metaverses? Let me know in the comments down below. I need to know. It's the tough questions that we're going to have to ask. And I got some videos of some market research that we're going to go through. Has the market seen a pump? I think it has a little minor pump. I think I seen a pump. I think that the Homer was like 30 something like a weeks ago or something, and it's a little bit more than that. VV comic. Oh yeah, we talked about that already in the Gambit. All right. So right now, I'm holding a painting of Mr. Sinister. I'm holding a painting of the Green Goblin. And I'm holding a painting of Magneto, which I'm not done with yet. I want to keep one of these. I don't know which one I'm keeping. I think I'm going to keep Mr. Sinister. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I think I'm going to keep Mr. Sinister, probably put it up in the wall. But I'm going to give away one of these today. And I'm going to give away the Green Goblin. I'm going to give the Green Goblin away to a lucky winner, a lucky Kid Arcade holder. So you guys can be like, oh, he forgot about the Kid Arcade project. He doesn't do anything no more. Yeah, he rugged us. Trust me, I was thinking about rugging you guys. I was like, maybe I should just stop talking about the Kid Arcade project and just rug everybody. But then I was like, nah, I still live stream. I would have to disappear from the internet in order to do that. So yeah, we're going to do one of these giveaways right here, man. I hope you guys are ready for it. We're going to do it in a few minutes. Not right now. We're going to talk about some of these topics. But I'm going to do one of these giveaways to a Kid Arcade holder. I don't have any Kid Arcades available for sale. I haven't had any for sale for like 2 years almost. But we're going to make some this summer. We're going to get some for sale. All right. What else? In the book. The book is on its way. And everybody should get their books. They're going to have them by the end of this month. All right. Kid Arcade Holders 101, Velvet Neon. All right. What makes the VeveVerse different from other VeveVerses, from other metaverses? All right. So the reason I'm asking this is because I saw a video earlier. What's up, Steve? Why did the metaverse fail? Yo, we're gonna get down to business today, man. Why did the metaverse fail? I want to compare this to the VeveVerse, and I want to see if there's any correlations. I don't think there is, but there is a little bit. But I think that this is a little bit different, and I'm gonna explain myself why. But let's see what these people gotta say, because there's a bunch of stuff that I was watching today that had nothing to do with metaverses and VeveVerse, and for some reason the conversation came up on how and why the metaverse failed, the Facebook metaverse, the metaface, whatever that shit's called. All right, let's go look into this video first.
Everyone looks like Nintendo Wii character.
All right, here we go.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Why do you think the metaverse didn't take off? Why was that a colossal failure?
Well,
yo, Joe Rogan saying that the metaverse was a colossal failure is crazy. Like, that's just that sentiment of like, if the regular person, the regular everyday person that's like listening to Joe Rogan and then you bring up the VeveVerse, they're gonna be like, oh, what a colossal failure, you know, like sentiment. Come on, Joe Rogan, you could do better. Come on, Joe.
Well, it's because
Joe does not have a Walt Disney statue for sure. He wouldn't be talking that crazy if he had one.
I mean, look, you know, Zuckerberg's version of the metaverse is that no one has legs. Like, everyone looks like Nintendo Wii characters and stuff, and it's goofy. Where you look at like something like VR chat, which I use, you could be anything you want. You could have a scan of you and make it look super realistic. So when you're talking to somebody, you look like you're talking to a real person. But
is that really why the Facebook metaverse failed? Was because the characters, the avatars had no legs? Does that even matter? Like, I've been having fun in the VeveVerse just being the basic green avatar. I haven't even picked a Ready Player Me avatar yet, just because it's like, nah, I don't need to do that right now. I can still use it and have fun. I don't think that that's the reason. Like, you know, sometimes you could do in fly mode and you don't even have a body. You're just walking around the space. I don't even think that even matters. But I guess.
Like that. See, that's
you used the Oculus, right? Did you care whether the avatar had no legs, or was that like a factor?
I think it matters.
Oh, okay. Maybe it does matter, y'all. Maybe it does matter.
Actually, a woman that used her phone and scanned her image into an avatar. And that's the stuff that's cool. And unfortunately, Zuckerberg and all those guys have been pushing this like ridiculous Nintendo Wii.
No, this was this was Zuckerberg. This is Meta's
right. But that's the metaverse that, you know, he's not selling this metaverse, right? You know, he's selling this silly version of it.
So what's the silly version? Is the fact you have to have the headset?
Well, could you just type in like you know, the
Oculus Worlds, I think.
Yeah, or whatever. This is That's the stuff that what he's showing is more closer to what I'm using right now, and that's VR chat. This is see like look at all these goofy characters, like see you have no leg.
So VV Zombie said that he put in 56K, the VV Zombie, and yeah, I don't think I'd be happy with a collectible for that. No, true story, VV Zombie. So VV Zombie, let me ask you, is that, have you been putting in money recently, or is that something that you put in years ago? Have you been buying just as it been going down? Like, what's your strategy? If you don't mind sharing with us, I want to know. And also, if you did stop, why did you stop putting money in, or are you continuing to put money in, and why you keep putting money in? I want to know, man. And also, what will be a catalyst for you to be like, okay, this was worth it, right? Because for me, like buying the collectibles, like to tell you the truth, we buy collectibles, and you aren't like the reason we're on this every day. Well, at least for me, because I'm a DJ and I'm just entertained by this shit, just buying it. Like, I'm just entertained by this collecting stuff. But for somebody like my girl doesn't open the VV app ever. Like, she's not on here talking about VV every day. Like, she's like not about it. She's about it, but she's not like talking about it. She's not trying to look at a live stream every day or be in the spaces. Like, she wants it to be fun. She doesn't care about like how much the price is going up or down. Like, she just wants to have fun with it. And there's a lot of people like that, and most people are like that. Most people don't just want to have fun. That's why people put money in Pokemon, the trade card game, even though it's not even an NFT, or you can't even sell it. There's no marketplace. You guys been buying Pokemons because it's fun and you guys want to battle, and that you guys do that shit all day anyways. So I think that this, because of the VVverse, somebody like my girl, or like my mom or my sister or my brother, like they might actually come into the space because it's actually a little bit more. There's something to do with the collectibles besides going into the marketplace, and that's what the app has to offer. So now that we got something else, maybe that's it'll entice somebody else to use collectibles. So yeah, and
you look like a little cartoon. It looks like for kids,
Mm-hmm.
And what you were just watching, like with that other image that is coming soon.
I could be wrong though, y'all. I don't know anything, bro. Like I'm not even a crypto guy like that, so I don't know. I'm not. Yeah, I need to be explained what crypto is. I still don't know what crypto is or does. Like, I don't know. Do you know? Okay. I don't think nobody knows what it does. So I don't know what I'm talking about. And I don't know what none of this does. I do have an idea of Bitcoin use case and Solana. I see the use case in those. Ethereum, I see the use case in Ethereum as well. It's like using a freeway. It's like the 405, the 15 freeway. That's what Ethereum is. They're all freeways. They're all expressways. And so I understand the blockchain in that sense, but as far as like sub tokens, I have no idea, bro. Like Omi, like I don't know what Omi does at all. Like I have no idea. Oh, we do. It was a crowdfunding token, but I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Like if you said, oh, the Trump token, like I have no idea what it does, bro. And maybe it funds like charities and stuff. Maybe you could use it for that. I don't know.
Or that's the kind of stuff that's already out there. And that I use, I could be a realistic person. I could be a cartoon character. I could be anything I want. I have legs. This is just like, I don't know, for kids. It's very kids.
This is not the only thing that was available, right?
Correct.
Like,
this is just to like hang out and talk to people, I guess. Right.
Right. But this is what Zuckerberg, like the metaverse, this is his, like where he's spending billions of dollars thinking this kind of.
VVVet, I buy gems weekly. I'm averaging in like people average in crypto and stocks. So VVVet, do you buy gems and just keep gems in your wallet, and then what? In case of an emergency, you're just gonna cash out, or are you just buying gems weekly and just buying stuff with it, and then just functioning within the app, and then you got like a weekly limit, like a weekly allowance? Like what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? And the question that we're asking today is, what makes VV different from other metaverses? Actually, I'm gonna go straight to the video that I was watching earlier because I'm wasting my time with Joe Rogan, bro. I'm sorry, Joe. I like you, Joe, but let me look at this. Let me look at my history because I want to get down to the nitty gritty, bro. I already been out here for an hour and a half, man. Y'all tripping? 5:04. My bad. I'm live, Steve. Yeah, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you when it gets here. I'm good. Yeah, I got you. I love you too, man. Be good. All right, actually, let me let Steve out, and I'm gonna come back, y'all.
Thing's gonna take off, and
So here's something that I asked someone over a year ago that I didn't understand because we hadn't seen the AI stuff. There's spaces like this where I'll try to pull it back up on the screen. When this guy is like floating around in here, this is not how they did it. I'll be honest with you, but this is how it was explained to me. When you're in that world, it shows like a missile silo or something. You could be like, nope, don't make that a missile silo. I want to be on a beach. You just say that, and it'll go, okay, poof.
Yeah.
Now you're on a beach. It's like, no, it's too cartoony. Make it more realistic.
Right.
And it'll be like more realistic beach.
Right.
And that's how some of the metaverse stuff is supposed to be. It's not here yet, though. And I don't know how long it's going to take to get here.
But isn't a barrier to entry just the putting on
right.
goggles?
Let me see if I can go through my history and see my history. If I see the metaverse video, I was watching a metaverse. You know what? I've been watching so much stuff all afternoon that let me see. Announcement. Oh man, what was that video? Was that yesterday? I was watching a video. It was earlier today, man, about why the metaverse failed, and it's not in my history anymore, which is so annoying. Oh, I spent a week alone in the metaverse. I spent a week alone in the metaverse. That's what it was called. I spent a week alone in the metaverse. All right, this is it right here.
Back to that later. I spent a week alone in the metaverse. Always wanted to do an intro like that. I saw a tweet last week that said, the metaverse is not just dead, it never existed. Citibank valued the metaverse at $13 trillion, but Facebook's metaverse platform had only 38 users and only
38 daily users. 38 daily users. I wonder if we're ever going to get numbers on how many daily users we've gotten on the VeveVerse. Is there any way? How many people? Yo, let me know in the comments down below if you've used the VeveVerse so far. It's been out for like 4 days. Let me know in the comments down below if you used the VeveVerse at any point since it's been on. Have you downloaded it? We need to get a count if we're going to be better than Meta and comparable to their metaverse. Are we going to be in a better place? Are we going to have more than 38 daily users? I mean, what's going to be the rate, right? And also, another thing that I want to ask is, what's going to be the incentive for being in the VeveVerse? I think that there needs to be an incentive for opening the VeveVerse and playing around in it and then spending time in it. I think that a time being in the VeveVerse should come with like some type of a badge or something like that. It definitely needs to go down. Or maybe a collectible, like a VeveVerse Vault Master, like something like that. Not that you're a Vault Master, but you know, something like that. But are we going to get more than 38 daily users, man? And it made $470 in total revenue. Is that how much the Facebook metaverse made? $470. That is crazy. That is crazy. And how much is the VeveVerse gonna make? Or is because let's slow down, right? If the VeveVerse gets released, the VeveVerse needs to make money to survive, or the drops and the rest of the VV is gonna pay for it. We already know that they're going to have subscription-based accounts in the VeveVerse. So we know that you're going to be able to pay extra to get perks. I don't know if those perks are out yet. I'm curious to find out whether the perks that we're going to get we have now, or they're going to come in with different shapes, maybe bring in different plants and different greenery, stuff like that. Grass, maybe slabs of grass. Maybe give us some grass. We don't have any grass. We don't really have textures like that. Sand, I don't know. Sand is crazy, right? But like stuff like that. So
they gained $470 in revenue, so I thought I'd investigate, and what I found was shocking. Spoiler alert, there's definitely more than 38 users, but not so much more to justify the $36 billion Mark Zuckerberg has invested in the metaverse. By the way, the metaverse, if you've heard the word but don't really know the meaning, is just an aspirational word for a version of reality that only exists online. We've actually had the metaverse for a while. Second Life comes to mind.
I think dogs should vote!
Or more recently, VR Chat, which is much more popular than the metaverse that
VR chat is very popular. I wouldn't say very popular, but they got it going on. If we can get a user base like VR chat, that's going to be crazy. I don't know. Do you think the VeveVerse is going to be able to compete with VR chat? Looked like your camera was unplugged. Oh, my camera was unplugged. What's going on? Oh, it was unplugged. What happened? All right, I think I'm back. Let me make sure my camera's working. I'm back. Am I back? How do I look? How's everybody feeling out there, man? We're going to get to some of these topics, man. Trust me, we're going to get to some of these topics. Let me just look at this video.
Happened a weekend. The one created by Facebook. I'm looking at you, Mark. Facebook's version of the metaverse is called Meta Horizon Worlds, which is a terrible name. Fitting.
Why do people go to VR chat? I think a VR chat will be a better comparable than the Facebook metaverse. But what makes VR chat different? It's the social aspect. I've actually used VR chat, and I had to have an Oculus for it though. So you have to have an Oculus for it. But a VR chat is pretty dope. If you can have the Oculus for the VeveVerse, that's gonna be dope. Is that a thing? That's not a thing, right? I can't use the Oculus to experience the VeveVerse. I don't think that's a thing.
For a terrible game. When you Google Horizon Worlds, you get a little box that says, is Horizon Worlds still available? Horrible question to have people asking about your game. What do you do in Horizon Worlds? Great question. I'll be answering this today. Why did Horizon Worlds fail? A question in the past tense. This is a bad sign, Mark Zuckerberg. So I wanted to get to the bottom of this, and I did. Over the last week, I've been strapping on my uncomfortable VR headset and living out my days in Meta Horizon Worlds. I exercised, I socialized.
Hey, you shut up. Mind your business.
Yeah, shut the f up, bro.
And I went to a lot of empty.
Yo, that's crazy. Oh, yeah. See, I can't build nothing like this in the VeveVerse. Oh, yes, you can. Oh, yes, you can. Plus, you can put collectibles on here.
Places. This is my story. I charged my headset the night before with the goal of being able to jump feet first into the metaverse the next morning. But instead, I had to jump feet first into a lot of software updates. In the nearly 3 years since I last turned on my VR headset, Facebook renamed themselves to Meta to signify their long-term goal of building the metaverse. And
okay, so let's start with setup. How easy was the VeveVerse to set up for most of y'all? Let me know in the comments down below. How easy was it to set up the VeveVerse for the first time? How long did it take for you to download the app and just be exploring? How long did it take? Did it take an hour, 2 hours? Because I'm going to be honest, for me, it was fairly easy. I think it took like literally 10, 15 minutes for me to already be inside the VeveVerse. So that's one thing. There's no updates. You don't really got to update it. There's no hardware that comes with it. And I think that's one of the main reasons, in order to experience VR chat and the metaverse and the Facebook Meta, you need the headset. I don't think you could probably do it from a desktop, but because of that, the setup is a little bit more tricky. So yeah, I do appreciate that from the VeveVerse. You do got to download the app, but once it's downloaded, it doesn't really, I've used it on my computer and I'm having no issues, and I use a Mac, so I'm happy.
They renamed everything, including Oculus, the actual brand of my headset. I wasn't expecting to have to do so much setup for a headset that I've owned and used for years, but it was time to shed my old Oculus identity and create a new Meta identity. But basically, I just had to do a bunch of forms. In the metaverse, I decided on the name Friendly Jarvis because I wanted people in the metaverse to know that I am both friendly and Jarvis. And I look like this because I picked the default avatar that looked the most like me, and I don't know how to change it. But Metaverse Jarvis is way better than original Jarvis because in the metaverse you can be anyone. So I became someone with a big square jaw. Before I launched Horizon Worlds, I had to download it, and first of all, it's rated for teens. Then why do I look like a 35-year-old man? Whether or not this app should be for teens is something we will discuss, but not a single one of these avatars looks like a teen. Meta Horizon Worlds is a social experience where you can interact with real people in real time. There are rules everyone must follow. Why is this the second thing you say about the app? Here's the loading screen you see.
Yo, that is a horrible metaverse, man. That is a horrible metaverse, man. I can't do that. Why did the metaverse fail? Bullet points. I just need a good video. I need a good video. Ex-engineer, why the metaverse could fail. Ex-meta software engineer. Let me tell you.
I quit my job at Facebook the week of the all-time high stock price, and just 1 month before the infamous name change to Meta. This marked a shift in focus to the metaverse and a sharp stock decline. So did I know something the outside world didn't? Did I predict the downfall of a product that hadn't even been invented yet? Or did I just coincidentally time the market perfectly? Well, we will answer all of those questions. But first, I want to acknowledge that I am sort of late to this metaverse conversation, but we still need to define our terms. So I'm going to quickly give you a definition of the metaverse for this video, but don't worry, I'll keep it short, something like under 30 seconds. Okay, so a metaverse is simply a three-dimensional virtual world. And these are not new, we've had them for nearly 2 decades through video games such as Second City. But what is new is this idea of incredible immersion through virtual reality. So the idea is that theoretically in the future, virtual reality headsets such as the Meta Quest can get so good that it will become indistinguishable from real life, making the—
That's never gonna happen unless it's like a pair of glasses. Like, you know, having a big bulky thing in your head, it has to be a pair of clear lens glasses that you can see things through, like, you know, like the Ray-Ban Meta glasses, something like that. Like, that looks fresh. It has a camera. The only thing is that doesn't have a screen. Like, contact lenses would be like the craziest. I don't know how far we are from that, but we're not that far. Am I gonna see it in my lifetime? I don't know, but maybe. I mean, technology is moving fast. I mean, you know, having a contact lens that is your screen, I can possibly see that in my lifetime. I mean, how much more longer can I live?
Metaverse an incredible tool for social connection. Okay, so that is what Meta is attempting to build. But then the question is, will this be successful? And I think there are 2 primary components to consider. First of all is going to be feasibility.
Feasibility, all right? Feasibility.
Can they even build a metaverse that is going to be this immersive like they say? As of now, virtual reality is pretty amazing, but it still falls short in a lot of ways. The main way for me is going to be interaction. All of the movement you do in interacting with the world happens through hand controllers. You hold a controller similar to a traditional video game, and this sort of takes you out of that experience. Additionally, the avatars look sort of like avatars from the Nintendo Wii, and that's not to throw shade at the Wii was awesome, but it certainly was not immersive. So to me, for this immersion to actually happen, we need to be able to interact just like the real world, and people need to look like real people. Second, there needs to be a product market fit. Do people even want a metaverse? And this—
You know, that's a good question. Do people even want the metaverse? People in Facebook or people on Facebook might have not needed a metaverse. Like, there's no point in having a metaverse. Like, I mean, to have social gatherings, yes, but if you can do those outside of— what does the metaverse bring that you can't get from being on Instagram or being on another, or on X Spaces, right? That's why people don't use the VV feed like that, because they got X to do that with. So what does the metaverse provide that you can't get without the metaverse? And you know what separates VV from that is that we got collectibles. There's a reason why I want to build out my space, because I want to be able to show off my collectibles. And I can't do that unless I'm in the VVverse, or unless I show you my phone. So there's a reason, so there's a demand for it. There's people that want to go and build out their spaces to show off their collectibles. Now, the question is this going to be something that starts becoming bigger and grows bigger as time goes on? Or is this something that people just stop using after the first week or first month of release? Right? Is this something that people are going to start using more and more and more as the weeks go by? Are people going to start using this more and more and more? Are people going to be like, oh, maybe I need to be on it? Because there has to be something for us to do in there that you could only get from there, which is, you know, obviously showing off your collectibles. But all right, let me ask myself that question. I've been spending time in the VVverse. Do I see myself spending more time in the VVverse tomorrow? Yes. Do I see myself? It's addicting. I've been building out a space. Now, I know what people are going to say. Yo, you can do that with Roblox. You can do that with a video game. You can do that with this. So what? You can do it with Fortnite. You can do it. There's mad different spaces that can exist, and one doesn't cancel out the other one. So, you know, if I'm going to have fun in the VVverse, you know, I can have fun in the VVverse. So what if I can go build another space somewhere else? I want to do it here because this is where the community is, and it makes it exciting that I can actually show off the collectibles that I have in a showroom setting, and in a showroom that I got full control over. And it's almost like I was having fun using Spatial. And what's dope about Spatial is that I can have art shows because I can bring in my own files. I was able to create a showroom, but not the way that you can do it in the VeveVerse, which I think makes it separates Vivi from the other ones. I mean, but then again, you're gonna have those that say, "Oh, well, you can do that in Unity." Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You can still do it now. So, all right. Let me continue. So, is there a demand for it? Yes, I think that there is a demand in a collecting space to have a showroom. I think that's a demand. I think that if you're gonna have collectibles, to be able to display your collectibles is a demand. So yes, there's a demand for it.
This is not the first virtual reality related product on the market. And if we look back at those products, and they were a lot less ambitious, but they were similar, a lot of them have been rejected by society. So starting with augmented reality, Google Glass and Snapchat Spectacles both just sort of looked weird, they weren't that useful, and they created a myriad of privacy concerns. And then going forward to virtual reality, things like the Oculus Quest were cool products and people like it, but for a lot of people it creates motion sickness, for others it's just not that interesting, and for some people it's just out of reach financially. As a gaming device, this was fine, but as a metaverse device, accessibility is so important. The device needs to be accessible to as many people as possible, otherwise it will become a gatekeeper to social interaction. Now, maybe we will get to a point in the future where the metaverse is like the internet, and different people can access it in different ways depending on what works best for them. But
I got a question, and I think that this is gonna make it or break it. I think that eventually down the line, this is gonna make it or break it, right? If I send out a link, I should be able to send out a link to somebody for the VeveVerse. I should be able to send out a link to somebody to the VeveVerse, and they should be able to come into my space and see what I got going on without making a Vivi account. Is that fair? Let me know in the comments down below if that sounds crazy. Check out Earth 2. Hi, dollar cost average all the way down, but my biggest purchase was close to the top. That's right, Vivi Zombie. Sorry to hear, man. Sorry to hear. If they can get more than 30 people per showroom, then VeveVerse has a chance. That's right, I'll Joe Darrow. Yo, Dro, I'm curious, man. Have you been building out in the VeveVerse, man? Have you been building out in the VeveVerse? Let me know in the comments down below. If you want to see amazing metaverse, check out Earth 2. I have seen Earth 2. I've definitely seen Earth 2. It's been a while, so let me go check it out right now. But let me finish this video first, and then I'll go.
There is a key distinction there. That is that the internet was not developed or controlled by a single company. So,
something else too, another thing that will make Vivi last the test of time would be for them to allow other digital collectibles into the space. I think that's going to be crucial. What else? I just had something in mind. Oh, a lot of these companies that create, well, except for Facebook, but building a community is like one of the hardest things to do. And building a community of people using the app daily is one of the hardest things to do. And I think that Vivi has made it to where people open the app consistently. Some people open the app every day. I've been opening the app every day as of recently. So I think that daily usage is going to be very important. And how do you make people go into the VeveVerse every day? What's the incentive? Maybe if somebody builds out in the VeveVerse for like 3 days in a row, they get a badge. And if they build out 15 days in a row, they get a collectible. And like every milestone, there's a collectible for you to earn. So if you've been building in the VeveVerse for like 6 months, you get a golden ticket or something like that. Like something like that would be crazy, and definitely will be an incentive to keep opening the app and spend some time on it.
So it remains to be seen if we will have these different devices for different people, but presumably in the future we could get there. Okay, so now the big question. Will Meta be able to overcome these challenges?
Yo, Audro, actually, I got my few rooms in the VeveVerse, but my computer can't handle it, so I lost interest doing the beta. Dro, you know what I found interesting for myself is that I was also having a hard time during the beta process, so I lost interest during the beta. But now it's almost like running differently. It's weird because it wasn't this fun during the beta version, and obviously it was beta, so it's not like it's gonna be running full capacity. But now my computer seems to be able to handle it because I can actually run it without my fan turning on, which is crazy. And it's actually a little bit more easier to use. I wasn't understanding on how to use it during the beta version, but now it's easier to understand. So,
will the metaverse thrive, or will it fail like so many products before it? Well, I think it's too early to tell, but here's my opinion. From a technology perspective, I actually think they will get there. But I think much like Tesla's self-driving cars, it's going to take much longer than anyone actually expects. But then comes the problem of product market fit, and honestly, I just don't think people want a metaverse. Maybe they will build something so amazing that it changes people's minds, but the current sentiment seems to be that people just don't want this. And more than this, people just don't trust Meta as a company. I'll leave whether or not that's warranted for another video, but the public perception of Meta seems to be fairly negative, and I think.
And you know what? You can argue that VV's sentiment is also negative, but that's more if you count in Omi. So I think that's why the keeping Omi away from VV would be important, especially if you're trying to introduce this to the masses, because as soon as people find out that there's some crypto behind it, they're not going to be down with the crown. Like, you got to get away from the crypto aspect. I know that people are like, yo, we need crypto purists in here. It's like the opposite. We don't need the crypto purist in here. There's too many scammers. There's too much shit going on. We want the regular person that goes to work and comes home and gets on their phone and just starts doing things. We need that person to be in the VVverse or to be in the VV app, right? So that's what we need. We need to appeal to the regular person. And if you mention crypto to anybody, bro, that gets everybody dry, bro. Like, not even gonna lie, you can't even do that.
This is going to create a very long road ahead for the metaverse, or really any new products that they create. That said, the virtual reality products will probably do a good job of competing with things like Zoom, but it still remains to be seen if there's actually a market for this larger metaverse. Now, going back to the opening question, when I left Facebook, did I know something that the world didn't? Honestly, not really. I knew nothing of these plans to create a metaverse or to change the company name to Meta. So maybe you could say I timed the market perfectly. Or, potentially, I left a company that was about to create the most world-changing product that anybody has ever seen. For now, we can't know, but I look forward to seeing what Meta does in the future, and of course, trying out these new metaverse products as they come out. But for now, that is going to be the end of this video, so if you did enjoy it, make sure to like the...
Yo, so we can't compare really the VVverse with the Meta, so it is going to take a while, though. Like, you know, people aren't ready for it. People are not in demand. People are not asking, yo, what's your metaverse look like? You know, maybe that day will come. It's not here today. And I think that we're going to be here with ourselves for a while. You know, we're going to keep building. We're going to keep doing things. And eventually, maybe one day, it'll become something that everybody is in demand for, right? And I think that having collectibles is a dope way or a dope reason to go into people's collection, especially when you got big names like Disney and stuff like that. I think that being able to give people links to go and check out your showroom without opening a VV account would be crucial. I think that's going to be like the next question that I want to put out there. Is am I able to invite somebody? Or you know what? I just thought about it. We can even go and check out OpenSea. I gotta do that right now real quick. All right. Yeah, I think that's gonna be key. If I can send the link to somebody and they can use the VVverse, or at least come and check out my showroom, as long as they go and get a Ready Player Me avatar, I mean, I should be able to invite somebody into my showroom that doesn't have a VV account, right? I mean, should that be a thing? They would have to have the VVverse app downloaded onto their computer, but they should be able to come and check out. It should be easy to onboard people or to show people what this is. There shouldn't be, you got to download the app and then make a VV account, go through KYC. It's just too much shit, right? Like we should be able to send somebody a link for them to check out our VVverse and see all the collectibles and be like, oh, this is dope. And then let them fall in love with it before they commit to downloading the app, installing it on their computer. People are worried about that. People don't want to do that. All right, let's get started with this. Right now I'm taking a look at OpenSea, and they've changed it. I actually want to show you guys some of the kit arcades, and collector mode, pro mode. Let's do collector mode. Choose your display currency, crypto. Join the open beta community. Report, but no, I'm not gonna do that. Introducing rewards. Stay active. Earn XP for engaging in correct actions for core actions in the marketplace. Stay loyal. Okay, so OpenSea is changing up. This is new. Maybe I should do this. All right. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do this right now because I'm gonna do a different live stream just on OpenSea. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a wheel of names right now. Wheel of numbers. And I'm going to go and pick a Kid Arcade holder right now. I'm going to pick a Kid Arcade holder right now between 1 and 300. All right. I got this lined up between 1 and 300 in case you guys are wondering what's happening right now. Right. Well, let me see if I can pull up the collection actually. Oh, it's in my description. Kid Arcade Open C. Let me see if that pops up. Okay, this is the collection. Oh, I almost had it. No. I almost had it. The kid collection. Oh wait, is making me. All right, I'm just gonna go and choose a Kid Arcade. All right, so I can't show you guys the collection. It's all good. You guys already know what the collection is. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to raffle off the painting for the Kid Arcade holder. If you are a Kid Arcade holder, I'm going to give away a painting to you right now. So if your Kid Arcade number pops up, you already know what time it is. So let me go over here and show you guys what I'm talking about. And this is the character that I'm talking about right here. This is the Kid Arcade. I got 300 of these characters, and they're all roaming around the universe. Some of you guys might have him. Some of you guys might not. Some of you guys might see this guy somewhere out in your feed, and some of you guys are probably wondering what the hell this is. So this is the Kid Arcade project, and I'm going to pick one holder, and I'm going to give them this painting right here of the Green Goblin. I'm going to do that right now, and just to show you that it's real, I got it right here. Boom. See that? I got the painting right here. So I'm going to give this away right now. I got two more. Oh, jeez. I'm going to have to fix that. All right. And I also got a Magneto that I'm going to give away probably next month. And I got a Mr. Sinister. So I got a few of these pieces that I'm going to raffle off to all the Kid Arcade holders for this week. We're going to do the Green Goblin. That's right. We are going to do the Green Goblin. I'm so excited for it. So let's do that right now. And if you know your Kid Arcade, if you know what? Oh, Shane, good idea. I got my few rooms in the VeveArcade. Should they also give people some free collectibles and comics so they can have something to build with in the VeveArcade? That was questionable, Adro. I don't think they're gonna do that, but that would be cool. Fingers crossed, Video Shane. You should have to be here to win. Video Shane, you should have to be here to win. And how we usually do it if nobody wins it, which everybody's collected their prizes so far. But if I pick a number and nobody picks it, we'll give away another painting next week. We'll do it again next week. And I would do that. You have to be here to win it. In order for you to win, you have to be here. But then I would have to promote the live stream a week in advance and then build up to it in order for me to get everybody in here on one day. And I just do this spontaneous. It's just really spontaneous. So it's hard for me to try to plan it ahead of time. This is all happening in real time, but at least you guys know. And I'm going to post about this as soon as we're done. And whoever wins it, I'm going to post the Kid Arcade and figure out who the winner is. All right, so let's do this, man. We got Kid Arcade 1 to 300. I'm going to pick 3 numbers. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick 3 numbers. If the first one doesn't hit me up within 24 hours, then I'll get the second winner. And if that one doesn't hit me up for 24 hours, then I'm going to get to the third. All right. And that's how we're going to do it. So who's going to win the painting? The painting is going to be to Kid Arcade holder number 136. Kid Arcade holder number 136. If you're watching this, man, I'm gonna post about this in the Discord, and I'm gonna post this about it on X. You need to hit me up within 24 hours if you want your painting, because if you don't come and let us know that you want it, it's gonna go to number 80. Kid Arcade number 80. If you got 2 days to hit me up, if you don't hit me up 24 hours after tomorrow, then it's gonna go to the third person. And I'm gonna do it like this just because I can't look at the collection. Otherwise, I could go look at the collection. 283. That's right. Kid Arcade Holder 283. If any of those are in the building, maybe I should just spin it 3 times. And if any of them are in the chats, then they automatically win it. So if any of these people are in the chats right now, you guys automatically win. 136, 80, or 283. 136, 80, 283. You guys got 5 minutes. If you're in the chats, you automatically win it. If not, it's going to go to 136, 24 hours, 80, 24 hours, 283. So you got 5 minutes to hit me up, man. And those are the winners. And I think we're good, man. I was going to go and take a look at the OC, but I'm not going to do that, man. I'm probably going to wait and do it tomorrow, maybe sometime during the week. I definitely got to go and take a look. I'm excited about everything that's going on. I was going to spend more time with y'all. I think I'm going to go get some dinner with my girl, man. I love her. It's time for me to get the party started, but I appreciate everybody for joining us, man. Thank you guys for being here, man. I love talking about digital collectibles. You guys already know what time it is, man. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. I love y'all, man. Please take care of yourselves. Are you a collector? Yeah. Are you into cool art? Yes. Digital? Yeah. Then visit Drip House right now and collect limited edition art, music, videos, comics, games, and much more. And check out my page at Kid Arcade in the search bar to see what I've been cooking. This right here is my Velvet Neon collection. All original, all hands, no AI. Dropping consistently and coming